the meme coin space is like no other space that you can literally think of in 2025 or in any of the past recent years. The reason I say that is because there are literal kids making thousands of dollars every single day. And they're either doing one of two things. One, they're investing in a coin such as this. They go in here, they have bots, they bundle or whatever, and they get in early and they invest in the coin and they ride the wave till it gets rugged, or they sell before it gets rugged. That's one way that people are making money in meme coins. The second way is going to be by actually creating coins. So if I myself were to go in here and create a coin and go through the whole process of marketing and doing all the procedures to ensure that I'm going to have a successful launch, and then once it gets pumped, I remove all liquidity and I rug everyone dry. Those are the two ways that you are going to either make money in the meme coin space. And that is up to you to decide on which way you want to do it. There is no right or wrong answer, because if you are making money, it doesn't matter which one you're doing. As long as you're making money, that is the right answer. And yes, there is money to be made in both of these areas, because if you invest early in this coin right here, look how low it was. If you were to buy in right here and you were to hold over here and sell, you would make a crap ton of money. And it's the same thing if you were to actually create the coin and people buy and it goes all the way to the top and then you remove and rug everyone. Both of those ways are going to make you a ton of money. And I myself have been in the meme coin space for almost a year now, and I've actually invested in coins when I first started. And the issue with me investing in coins when I first started was I used this website right here. I would go on here every single day and I would just put Solana in my wallet and I would just gamble into a random coin thinking that it was going to go to the moon. I used to see a lot of kids on Instagram, Twitter, whatever it was, that would post screenshots of their phantom wallets that they would hit ridiculous coins and they would make a crap ton of money. And I really thought that I was going to be the next person like that. I used to think that if I just sat here long enough and I bought the right coin at the right time and sold it at the right time, I was going to make a crap ton of money. And trust me, I was wrong. I was very, very, very wrong. The reason why I was very wrong was because, like I said, I was literally just gambling my money. I was gambling my hard-earned money from my 9 to 5, and I would just deposit it in the casino, and I was literally just gambling and losing all my money. That's why I wasn't making money. So it took me a while to realize that a lot of the people that make money in the meme coin space are going to be the creators of these coins. So like I said before, the creator of this coin is making a lot of money if they decide to rug. The market cap is already at almost 200K. If they decide to remove liquidity, they're going to make a lot of money. And essentially, they're going to keep doing that because they're very good at it. Once you know how to rug, you just get better and better. And the skill is just going to, stay around for a while. And you're just going to be so good at it. You won't really have to do anything else because, that's literally going to be your life. You could make 50 coins a day if you wanted to. Surely the quality is going to be drastically lower from each one. But, you get the point, right? You could make a lot. And this is, how I used to look when I would actually invest in coins that I didn't know anything about. Like I said, I would just gamble my money and I would get rugged. I would get rugged every single time. And it comes down to a couple things. When you are actually investing in a coin, you want to make sure it's a legit project. So you want to ensure that it's a good project, or you want to just get in early and you ride the wave before it gets rugged. So like I said, let's just say this is a coin, right? And then it goes right here and then it gets rugged, right? Like that. So if you were to get in right here as an investor and you ride the wave, let's say you invested $100, right? And you hit a 10x, what's the math right there? That's $1,000, right? So if you were to do that, literally once a day, you would make $1,000 every single day. And it is not that easy because I've tried to do that and it is not that easy. And let me tell you guys, I found this crazy website or platform that actually made it super easy to invest in the right coins. Because if we talk about investing in the right coins, like I said, you have to find the right projects. You have to do your research. You have to track people's wallets. You have to do all this stuff. And it just takes too long. You don't know if it's certain for sure. But what I do know is certain and smarter than any person combined is AI. And I don't know why anyone didn't, implement this before, but AI is literally the future when it comes to trading meme coins, because AI is going to take out the risk of actually losing money. So it decreases the risk of us losing money because it analyzes all these coins. It analyzes to make sure that the liquidity or the volume wasn't burned, to make sure the mint is still there. It analyzes all this for us to ensure that we don't get rugged anymore. That's literally what this is going to do. So this website or platform that I'm talking about is called Memefest.fund. As you guys could see, it is a free website. You don't have to pay for it or anything. And this is the feature that I was talking about that was implemented not too long ago that I've been using for quite a while now. Because like I said before, I did used to trade coins a lot. I wasn't good at it. Then I started creating coins, rugging people. I was very good at that. But that does take some effort and it does take a little bit of money. But investing in these coins with an AI feature is revolutionary and what I have been using a lot recently, because it's going to take out all the risk, like I said before, and just make it super easy for us to, invest in a coin that's already doing good. As you guys can see, this is King of the Hill on Pump.Fun. So it's going to actually, our algorithm identifies high potential tokens from Pump.Fun, giving you the edge in the market. Buy instantly and optimize your returns. So it literally gives you the option to buy in one click and sell in one click. Not that other stuff that you see on all those other dexes that just makes everything like super complicated. So like for me, that I just like to chill on my laptop and just, make money. This is huge. So anyone out there that wants to actually, take away the risk from investing in coins without losing money, I highly recommend Memefest.fund and using this new feature because it really does help. So let's just see these coins right here, right? These are all pretty decent coins on Pump.Fund. Like I said, this one is King of the Hill. So let's go ahead and click that one right there. It is getting pumped, but I'm pretty sure that's going to get rugged pretty soon. So let's avoid that one right there. Let's see. Last buy was 7 seconds ago. Okay, actually, I wanted to buy that one. Where did you go? Right here. I'm just going to go through it with you guys in terms of actually buying in here and, just watching it go up together. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. I'm only going to do like point of a soul, like 0.1. Obviously, when I usually have my correct wallet, I do like 2 soul at once, things like that. But for the sake of this video, let's just go ahead and do it like this. So let's say this one, if I would have bought when I showed it to you guys earlier, I would have for sure already been up money and I could have sold right there and made a quick $300 if I put in 2 soul or whatever it was, So things like that are what I really want you guys to capitalize on and just show you how easy it is to actually use this AI feature. So let's go ahead and do this one right here. I'm just going to buy points. One of the soul, it's going to confirm right there. And, obviously, if I was actually doing it for real, I would have done it quicker because I might have gotten rugged by then. Confirm. This is just going to ensure that everything is good. It is confirmed. Let's view everything there on the Explorer. So we could see our transaction right there. Now, if we go over here to our actual portfolio, we could see that we are down. Wow, we are down already, boys. But we could sell right there with one click. We're back up and we could actually view the coin and see what's going on with it, what's happening, if we see any trends. But like I said, this AI feature is actually going to help, take away a lot of the risks and help implement good trading strategies right here. So, I don't know why this is taking so long to load. Let's just go ahead and wait for it to load. Okay, so there's the chart right there. The bonding curve is at 81%. King of the Hill process is at 95, so it's almost there. This is most likely going to keep getting pumped, and I'm most likely going to make some money on this. So let's go back to Memefest. I'm up $1 right there. If I would have put in 2 soul, I would have already been up like 60, 80 bucks right there, and I could have sold, or I would have been way up more than that. But you guys get my point, right? seeing how easy it is. I'm literally doing this step by step. And I want to show you guys that it doesn't take a lot of effort. Just make sure that you guys are doing these steps right and you are using Memefest.fund, which is, help me make a lot of good trades and a lot of money in both the brugging purposes and in actually investing in coins. So if you guys have not heard of it, please use Memefest.fun. I highly recommend it. And yeah, until next time.